My name is Brent McDonald, and I am a Superintendent of Education with the Upper Grand District School Board with responsibilities for leadership development across our system. Today what we have for you are some short vignettes, some little clips that highlight some of the key parts of our leadership development program here in the board. We are very, very pleased and know that we have so many great leaders at the system level, in our school level, in our classrooms and in our schools. And one of the jobs of our committee and this whole department is to make sure that we have the supports in place and the structures in place for people to keep developing their leadership skills over the course of their careers. Today what we'll highlight for you are some of the key pieces that are coming forward this year that you can find in a document that should be located in your school called the Leadership Development and Succession Planning Handbook. And this document details all of the pieces that are in place for teachers who are aspiring leaders in their schools, right through to vice principals and principals looking to take the next step in their leadership career. I encourage you over the next little bit to listen carefully to the parts of the vignettes that may be pertinent to you, even if you're just thinking about heading down a leadership role in your school, or even if you're thinking about down the road what it might be like to become a vice principal or a system leader or a principal across the Upper Grand District School Board.
Okay, leadership to me is inspiring others, helping them through tough times, helping them through good times, and just inspiring them to be the best that they can be.
Theodore Roosevelt felt that to be a good leader, walk beside them. As for the best leaders, the people do not notice their existence. The next best, the people honor and praise. The next, the people fear. And the next, the people hate. When the best leader's work is done, the people say, we did it ourselves.
Hi, my name is Tracy Kuchma and I'm principal at Maryborough Public School. I'm part of the leadership development team and I'm the chair of the designate workshop. In our board, we have felt that there is a need to support our teachers in the designate role. We put together a designate handbook and have put together an after-school workshop for teachers who are in the role of designate or thinking about being in the role. They will have the opportunity to go through the handbook, to ask questions, and to network with other teachers who are doing the role of designate. We're going to do 2 after-school sessions, one in Dufferin and one in Guelph. They will take place in the fall, and you can sign up on PD Place. This is a very good leadership opportunity for teachers who are thinking about being in-school leaders.
Leadership is, never doubt that a small group of thoughtful, concerned citizens can change the world. Indeed, it is the only thing that ever has, by Margaret Mead.
Hello, my name is Andrew Creighton. I am the principal here at Paisley Road Public School. I'm also a member of the Board Leadership Development Committee. One program that we offer is a program called VP, What's It All About? Myself and several other administrators that are in our board run this program, and we developed it with the intent of bringing people in to a very informal situation in which they could gather information and hear from us, as well as discuss with colleagues, other teachers, sort of their intentions and questions about what is the role of a VP. Through our about an hour to an hour and a half program that's run after school. We'd love you to come out to part of our program. We ran it for the first time last year. We had a wonderful time. Hope to see you out.
Hello, my name is Blair Conrad and I'm a principal at Waverly Drive School and also part of our Leadership Development Committee for the Upper Grand District School Board. One of the things I wanted to talk about was a leadership opportunity for those teachers who are thinking of the role of vice principal in the next 3 to 5 years. This is called a leadership dinner. This is an excellent opportunity because it's an informal time to talk to your principal, talk to other teachers who are looking at vice principal as a career pathway, as well as superintendents. And so it's an informal time to get together with those people, to ask questions and hear what they're doing to get themselves ready for that position. The evening would be a dinner format at a private home, so it's an opportunity to have some great food, to share some laughs, and it's a good social time as well. It's beginning to build your network of people around you too, of who to know, and get to know some people around in the board. So this is an excellent opportunity. So leadership dinners is what you're looking for. And in order to make them a little bit more accessible to people throughout our board, there will be a dinner in Guelph, there'll be one in Centre Wellington area, as well as the Dufferin area as well. So leadership dinners, looking forward to seeing you there.
The next clip we'd like to talk about is our Vice Principal Job Shadowing program that we have across the system, and Principal Job Shadowing program. One of the comments we often hear from people looking to head down a new leadership path or try something new is they'd love to test drive it first, just like you do when you go car shopping. One of the pieces we put in place a few years ago was to provide the opportunities for people, if they're interested, to job shadow a vice principal or a principal in the system for a full day or 2 half days, and work with that principal or vice principal on what their roles really are like on the ground, from a purely day-to-day perspective, what the role really is like, and to have some of those professional dialogues around how that can help support their own leadership styles and their own leadership growth plan over the course of the next little bit. This program is offered typically in the winter months from January till about March, and typically all we would have required is that you submit an email to myself once it is advertised across the system, and we would pair you up, or you can pair yourself up with a vice principal or principal to take on the role for the day of job shadowing in a school in our system to learn what it's like on the ground.
Hi, my name is Tracy Baker. I'm the principal at Prairie Park School, and I'm also a member of the LEAD committee. One of the subsections of the LEAD committee is me as VP, and me as VP is a great opportunity for teachers who are interested in becoming a vice principal to come out and experience a day in the life of the role. It's also a great chance to get some mentoring, because there are many administrators on the team and you meet in small groups throughout the day. You get a lot of feedback in terms of how you're doing it on the framework, the leadership framework, and it's just a great way to network and meet some new people as well. So it's a fun, great experience. It usually takes place over an evening and then an entire day, and it takes place at the Guelph Golf and Country Club. So it's a lot of fun, and it is something that's now mandatory. So if you're looking to go forward and be a vice principal, this is a program that you will need to be a part of, and me as VP will definitely give you some great insight as to whether or not you are ready for the position. So we look forward to having you join us.
You're on.
Every year we also provide one other opportunity for leaders in schools that are very close to taking that step and very seriously considering jumping into the ring of applying to the vice principal or principal pool. Linda Benalek and myself spend a bit of time on an afternoon, typically the week before school or the week a week later in August, and spend some time looking at what we would like to see for packages that are coming forward from candidates who are coming forward or thinking about coming forward to a vice principal or principal role. So we look at how to put a package together, how to put the resume part of the package together, what references might be good to take a look at, how to answer some of the questions that are listed on the package, as well as go into detail about what the interview process is like in the Upper Grand District School Board. As these practices vary from board to board across the province, it's a very helpful part for candidates external to our system and internal candidates to come and take a look at what they can expect if they are called to an interview after submitting their package. This has been a very valuable tool and resource. It helps put the best foot forward of all of our candidates so they can highlight and detail everything that they have done across our system to prepare themselves as leaders for the next step.
The key to successful leadership today is influence, not authority, by Kenneth Blanchard.
Steve Averos, and I'm the principal at Willow Road Public School. I also serve as the chair of the Me as Principal Committee, which is part of our Leadership Development Committee. The Me as Principal program is an opportunity for aspiring principals to get an inside look at some of the important elements of being a successful principal. The workshop is held up at Muskoka Woods at Lake Rosso. It is a 2-night, 3-day event, and the facility, the Leadership Studio in itself, is a great location to get away from the city and really reflect on our practice and look forward to the role of principal. Items such as school improvement planning, developing your goals within the leadership framework, creating successful teams are all part of the learning that occurs during those 3 days. It is an opportunity to prepare administrators for their first day and first school as principal. We hope that you can take advantage of this opportunity, as many who have participated in the past have felt it very worthwhile to their first year as principal. Thank you.
Leadership is the art of getting others to follow your lead. Hi, I am Karen Acton. I'm the principal of Canada Public School. And the part of the leadership development team that I am overseeing is the development of the experienced principal. So you've been a principal for a while and you're looking for that next step. So we're trying to figure out what kinds of opportunities we can offer to you. And it's kind of its initial stages. One thing, however, that I do want to point out to you is that the OPC has some wonderful courses that you should be accessing. If you go online to the OPC website, you will find something called the Experienced Principal Development course, and there's lots of different modules and electives that you can choose from, ranging from a myriad of topics, instructional leadership or action research or whatever you might find that interests you. So definitely go on the OPC website and take a look at the courses they offer. The other thing that we are looking into in the board is we've had a big focus on, I guess, emotional intelligence or hiring for attitude, those brown shorts types of qualities. So principals are looking to maybe further their understanding of that kind of topic. Now the EQI 360 is something that is offered as well, and that comes hopefully to vice principals. The EQI 360 is one of those emotional intelligence tests that is fantastic, and it talks to you about how well do you manage stress and how are your interpersonal skills. So that is the first step that you can take if you want to take some kind of assessment of your own skills. The new one that we are looking into that we would love to offer is called the Rhodes TIP, TIP, and that stands for Thinking Intentions Profile. It's fairly new. The OPC offers a 2-day course on it, but just the actual Rhodes TIP piece might be of interest to you as an experienced principal. It's all about telling you how you complete tasks. It ties into the Ontario Leadership Framework, and it talks about how intuitive you are or how well you analyze things and even how creative you are. So it gives you a really nice snapshot of all of those strengths that you might have in the realm of the Ontario Leadership Framework and how you can solidify those skills and move forward in your profession that way. So these are a few things that we're thinking of for experienced principals. This aspect of furthering a principal's learning is really exciting to me, and I hope that you will participate in some of the activities that we offer. And if you have any questions, don't feel any hesitation in contacting me. Thanks. You're on.
Once administrators and system managers across our system find themselves in a management or administrative position, it is very critical that we offer supports for them to help them be successful, confident, and competent in their jobs. A few years ago, the cycle of training was put in place to help support managers and administrators in the management and the operations of their buildings and their departments. This is a program that is offered from 2 to 4 p.m. about 4 to 5 times throughout the year on topics ranging from budget to legal issues to labor relations, and focusing on the running of a very good building or a very good department. We're very thankful for all the support we have from all of our departments to help push along the work that they do and the expectations they have from leaders and system managers across our board. If you find yourselves in a new management or administrative position, I know we'll see you at the cycle of training. So thank you for taking the time to listen to our presentations today, and I hope to see you out at some of our leadership development activities over the course of this year.